Hello, I am IceBeast, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. So, the Way of Life DLC is now out, and, I have it. And hopefully that doesn't cause the game to crash. Also, it'll be interesting to see how much longer we decide to keep pressing forward with this campaign, but I kind of want to at least conquer all of England, because, well, we're almost there anyway. And we're doing really good. I don't know if I'm going to go for my original goal of conquering of Paris, but if I at least take England, then my sort of rise of the Vikings idea came to fruition. But first, let's pick a character focus, because this is something that's been added in the Way of Life DLC. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's really interesting. Uh-oh. For a second, I thought I'd crash it. Alright, so I can pick things that give me better diplomacy, better martial, better intrigue, and sex appeal. Oh, I see. That's interesting. So there's for each one there's a +3 or a +2 and +2. Two other things gain value. So here I can gain +2 martial and +1 health, or +3 martial, which is very interesting because this one also gives me +1 health, but also gives me fertility, which seems really good. What do I want to do? Let's look at what we got. Intrigue's pretty weak. I don't think there's any reason. Oh, they changed this too, which is kind of nice. They put this over here. I don't think there's any real reason to up my intrigue or my stewardship. I'm not going to be gaining any new holdings anytime soon. So I don't think I need to boost my stewardship. Intrigue is good to have, but only when I want to murder people. Learning is effectively useless in my opinion. Interesting. Diplomacy is always good because it makes people happy. Maybe I'll just take the intrigue though. I don't need the sex appeal or the fertility. I got enough children. So maybe I'll just take the straight intrigue bonus. Although sometimes it's nice just to be really badass. Let's just be really badass. Especially because I get this health bonus, which will make me live a little bit longer. Yeah, I do like how they've adjusted this a little bit. I think it looks really nice. Oh, and I can even see my, I don't know if this was always here, but being able to see my truce right here, that's pretty awesome. Court, I have one ally, the Lord Mayor of Suffolk. Anyway, let's get our army back over across the channel here. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that was not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is raise up the navy, get you guys on the boats, and head back over here so that we can start attacking these guys. Specifically Northampton, Warwick, and eventually Norfolk, and also possibly Somerset. Now one of these, at least one of these, is Cathar. Excellent. I don't know if the Cathars have a holy order or not. I didn't see anything about a Cathar holy order, so that may mean that it gives me a perfect chance to strike against them, because I don't have to worry about them raising up a holy order. Let's get back up to a realistic speed. Who is going to make me lose here? The Marshal of Weiss. Explore character opinions. Interesting, but how do I go to him? Oh, nope, that's not it. So before you could right click on him and there'd be like a go find him thing. Is this it right here? There we go. Okay, I'm just dumb. It's a common trait of mine, I would say, at the moment. We're gonna lose a bunch of titles when we die, so that's why we're hoping not to die anytime soon. We'll have to murder off these guys, possibly. They're both pretty old, so I expect that they will, in fact, die. I did not want to split the fleet, but it doesn't really matter. I can imprison. So they've slimmed down this interface, which is really interesting. I'm probably telling him to go away. I kind of like that they slimmed down the diplomacy interface. So I'm guessing now if I click on anybody and I'm like, I want to go to war, yeah, that's really nice, actually. I think that's a fantastic change. So we'll let this tick back up. Did I pick Marshall? I did, because I'm awesome. Winter supply, morale damage, experimentality. Do I have anybody better to lead the center? Siege leader. We already got one of them. Whatever. Let's get this army coming on in. No, we want to go to Warwick first, I think. France is apparently attacking. Oh, because they're all part of some ridiculous war, I just remembered. Alright, here we go. You will arrive on the 13th of June. That is the 12th of June. I think I can declare war and not have to worry about these guys bringing up all the people. I actually have a de jure claim, but there's no real benefit difference. If I win this, I gain moral authority. If I take the de jure claim, I just gain the land, and actually he becomes my subject. So I think the conquest is a better CB to use. Beautiful. And now we're here. They can't even raise their troops. We got the siege leader. He's siege leading. So yeah, our conquest of England shall continue unabated. Just in case everybody was curious, these are the de jure territories of England. So what we need that we don't currently have is obviously Norfolk, Northampton, and Warwick, Somerset, York, what is this, Lancaster, Westmoreland, Cumberland, Northumberland. So this is Cumberland, Northumberland, and what, Durham or something like that? Yeah. So we should be able to get those lands, I would say. I think that's a reasonable goal to have for the next few episodes. I think we'll get it done before the year ends. I think we might get this done in not that many episodes. And then we'll say that the Vikings, won. My wife is pregnant. I don't know what I ever did to her, but actually, I clearly know what I did to her. Oh, we're doing the standard necklace theft. This is where we're gonna blame it on Magda. It's gonna be very interesting. Magda's gonna get arrested. Oh no, she gets arrested. Now, hopefully, we remember that the goal here is to remember. Wow, we gained 3 intrigue and wow. Crazy. I don't have any more possible ambitions. Eventually you'll get to positive prestige, son. You're already 40? Holy Jesus. Okay, you got 1 really bad son, 2 really bad sons. Did you marry a slothful woman? Where did all this slothfulness come from? My mansion has been upgraded. That is something we were waiting for. Oh, we can build 2 more trade posts. Why can't we do that? Because my palace has been upgraded. Awesome. Let's build them. Let's build these trade posts, guys. Family trade zones. Or public trade zones. Family trade zones. So let's see. We dominate the Sea of Eland. We are not dominating any of these regions. These are definitely dominated elsewhere. The Baltic Sea, I don't think is worth it. What about if I start building in here? Can I build a? It's gonna cost me a lot of money because of the distance penalty. But that's okay. We'll start by building 1 here. That's gonna give me better influence on this region, and then maybe like Middlesex or something like that would be a good place to build one. This is only going to cost me 90 gold to build it in Middlesex? Interesting. Let's do it. That'll give me these trade zones. Oh, and I can pick an ambition. Is it make a lot of money? It is make a lot of money. That will be a nice, easy one to fulfill. Awesome. So the only problem with building a trade zone here is that, or a trade port there, is that it could get owned by the rulers here. Is Gelry independent? They are. I'm really liking the subtle changes they made to this interface, by the way. I also very much dislike my stag. I'm using the customization DLC. Can I actually change it? I can. Cool. Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna use the... Is there a new Germanic style? It said Old Germanic was a style. That's why I basically screwed myself over. Yeah, that was possibly a poor life decision by me. Suomensko, yeah, Old Germanic. Okay, cool. Let's get, do I want the wolf? I really do like the wolf. Ooh, that's a cool one. Lightning bolts, the bird, the boats, the tree. It's not going to be yellow, by the way. The fish, the bull, the stag, the leaf, the dragon. We got to go with the dragon. And we're going to go a red dragon on black background. No third color. No emblem. Yes, this is our new house coat of arms. The red dragon on a sea of black. Now you have men raised up. What's going on here? You're not involved in any particular wars. So that's good to know. Cool, so we're gonna get a port here. And we're gonna get a port over in the other place. And we're gonna get 500 gold. Oh, another. God, you have a lot of castles here. This is a well-defended piece of land. And look at these revolts. There's literally like 2 revolts right next to each other. So wait, did you... So one revolt just ended. A second revolt is underway. There's a Cathar uprising. Oh wait, no, that one just ended as well. I was trying to figure out what that was. So I think, ended in white peace. Interesting. There was a succession war. You know, somebody was trying to install themselves as a powerful person, and it backfired. Or it didn't really backfire, it just ended. They peaced out because they didn't want to keep fighting. I'm going to go up to speed 4. Because we got things we got to do. We got more places to conquer. We got to get Northampton here, and then we got to go to Norfolk. The Burgundian French de jure war over Provence. So Norfolk is apparently involved in the Burgundian French de jure war over Provence. They're fighting over here. 902, 907. 907, Norfolk is fighting in Provence. Supposedly. Did my trade zone just finish? I feel like it just said my trade zone finished. No. Let us look at the family trade zones again. So yeah, we control the entrance and then upland. 2 very important places to control. And then we're about to control Middlesex and Friesland. And that will give us this and this. The Straits of Dover and the Wadensee. As the Lord, you should get part of the loot. As tribute. That's what I think. If you're the king, you should get tribute. I'm so used to looking over here, my eyes always go there immediately. That's what I was looking at right there, was, do I need to go over there and do something? The answer was no. I have to sneeze though, but we're gonna try to hold that off until the episode ends. We are now 50. This guy died, so this is the only guy remaining. So now these should go quickly, yeah. They'll only take maybe 2 months, something like that, for this to end. My trade posts have been completed. Wow, interesting. The Friesland one is far more lucrative than the Middlesex one. I would not have gathered that, which means I probably should have been building trade posts in this region just to boost my trade power. And but now they got a little bit better. But yeah, to boost my trade power in those regions. But whatever, I'm expanding my trade influence. Something bedinged, but the game's auto-saving first. Alright, your guardian must have died. So let's find somebody who doesn't like me. That's always what I do with the children that are not important. Probably should have done it with that duke. Making dukes like me are more important than making counts like me. And apparently speaking proper English is less important than just rambling, which is what I apparently was doing. The Pictoline colors, or the Kingdom of Albia colors, look so much like mine. The yellow and red interleave. Are you surrendering? Wow, they're like, we're done. Alright, cool. The war is over. It was well fought, but it is over. So we will do the same thing we do every time, which is we do this, and we're going to grant a landed title, and we're going to give you Warwick, include the loader titles, and that solves that problem. Apparently, your educator died. So again, who dislikes me? And this time we will do the Jarl. Alright, cool. What do you got here? You're Catholic, so you might actually be able to raise the Holy Order, but we're going to take the risk and bring the army in. We do have plenty of money. We're about to fulfill our ambition, which is also good, I would say. Do we need to convert anywhere? Oh yeah, lots of places need to convert. So go proselytize, please. Starting in the Cathar province. You will arrive on the 26th of March. Fulfilled my ambition. A message from Sheikh Galb's plans for a foreign trade route. As this route is planned through your area of interest, you are surely entitled to some reparations for lost trade opportunities. Demand money. Sure. 26th of March. Sweet. Alright, here we go. Declare war. Conquest of Northampton. Oh, apparently the army of Northampton was just chilling right here the whole time anyway. And the army of Oxford, Kent, Surrey is sitting right here. And the question here is why? I don't know. Apparently, Gelry decided to join the war, and they're attacking my trade post. So there goes that trade post. Wasn't that lucrative anyway, so I've learned some things since then. Yep, there goes the trade post. Well, I guess we didn't lose it. It's just not under our control at the moment. This is a mercenary band, I think. Gonna get there while they're unhappy. Yep, already broke them. And we're just gonna keep breaking this army. I will march back and forth all day and all night crushing this army. I have literally no problem doing that. Who's attacking you? Rebels. Got it. Rebel scum. Yeah, the only thing that would be good to have in these battles is some light cavalry. So I'm going to raise up just a few troops here from these regions. And the only reason I'm raising these forces up is to try to gain some light cavalry so that they'll help chase down these armies when they rout. Because right now I'm only doing like 200 damage-ish. Actually, that time I did 700 damage. That was a really good battle for me. But see, this time I only did about 200 damage. So we're hoping that we'll do more than 200 damage this time, but yeah, we're gonna do about 400, 300, something like that. Apparently another 500 dudes have just shown up. So this army has at least 70 light cavalry, which means that they'll be able to do something. Oh no, look, they're elite. They're elite. Sweet. Did a subject change, or did the county change? The subject changed, okay. Come on down. I want you to get here with your light cavalry. because light cavalry is the bomb diggity. I'm going to win this last battle, and then we're going to end the episode. So my goal of at least taking both Warwick and Northampton on this episode unfortunately didn't pan out. But we did finally win the battle. So anyway, let's end the episode here. I thank you guys very much for watching. I'm just quickly finding somebody to educate this daughter of mine. Anyway, I thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.